Yo, what's going on, people? Travis J here. Listen, the hip-hop community is in a disarray. It's wild how this is all played out. Drake, Kendrick, lawsuits, rap beef. Those two things do not go together. Mad. Alright, let's go. Kendrick Lamar's album just dropped. The album is mad. Whacked Out Murals, Reincarnated, Harp 6. There's so many bangers on there. Whacked Out Murals, for me, that track is just that tune there. And I gotta say, I'm probably biased because I've been a hardcore Kendrick fan for a lot of years. Good Kid, Mad City, still in my rotation. To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, there's so many great albums and projects and just songs in general from Kendrick, and I've always been tapped into his music. I've always liked Drake as well, but not in the same way. I've always felt like the level of substance in Kendrick's music just speaks to me just that bit more. But at the same time, I didn't dislike Drake. This beef happened, I was excited. I've always wanted to see Drake in a real beef. I felt like he caught Meek Mill at a good time, especially as he was on tour. I just felt like good win. The Pusha T stuff happened. I was like, nah, that's a bit of a weird one still. You was literally looked like you was about to get cooked. But we move. Kendrick, a legit adversary. They go at it. The whole thing plays out not like us. Everyone's in the club going crazy. West Coast just, getting their walks on in the club. Kendrick, unanimous winner. I don't expect to hear, we're going to court now. Pardon?
I'll see you in court.
Court, huh? There's a ball in the hoop out back. We can go now, sucker.
Let's look at the lawsuit. So, let's read up on this. Drake claims UMG and Spotify artificially inflated Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. Drake has launched 2 legal actions against Universal Music Group. He's saying that they suppressed his own music as well as inflating Not Like Us, right? And there's also a second lawsuit where he's accusing him of defamation. Now, it's interesting because he's not suing Kendrick. He's suing UMG for saying, why did you allow him to say something about me? Now, I find that interesting because we do podcasts in the boxing space, right? You can't actually say something, you can't speak in any certain language when you talk about some boxing promoters. Some of these guys are very trigger happy with the lawsuits, so you got to be careful. But if they're going to sue someone, they're going to sue us. They're not going to sue YouTube for allowing us to platform a video that said that about them. They're going to sue us because you're the one that said it. I'm a little bit confused as to why he's not suing Kendrick directly. Maybe he's trying to avoid it for the optics. Now, to say it's defamation means it's a lie, and I guess people are going to have to come out and prove. But this is hip-hop, and this is why it's strange, because can you imagine if Nas had to prove that Jay-Z was really in karate classes at 36? What are we doing here? It's either hip-hop or it's not. Now, for me, when Kendrick made certain claims about Drake being a bit of a vulture, not really a part of the culture, he used people, I thought to myself, you're really playing into his script, dog. To really walk away from this beef and say, yeah, that's right, round 2, in court. I now look at you in some janky way. I look at you and I think to myself, all right, so you see when he had the big thing coming, pause. Mad pause. Apparently him and Pusha, when their beef happened, his next tune was about to be absolute madness. Kalas. Now I'm thinking to myself, maybe the Kalas was just a lawsuit. This ain't hip hop at all. Anyway, let's look at the details. He says the petition alleges that the UMG paid influencers to promote Not Like Us on social media and set up pay-to-play agreements with radio stations. Payola, otherwise known as. A day later, Drake filed a separate legal action in Texas accusing UMG of defamation. The filing, which like the legal action in New York, is not a lawsuit but a request for information from key players for a potential future lawsuit. Claims that the company was aware that Not Like Us falsely accused him of pedophilia but distributed the track anyway. Why are you expecting protection in hip-hop? That says to me you may have received protection before. Because there's been a lot of claims. There's been a lot of claims prior to this, right? About Drake. Let me try and find one. I think Pusha T, the post that kind of came back to the timeline today, where basically he's alleged that Drake has had disses taken down before. How come, Drake, you've been able to have this access that no one else has been able to have? You've been able to block what people have been able to say about you. That's insane. So maybe this Not Like Us was a complete surprise because you thought, wait, that's not supposed to get through. You guys normally take care of this for me. You don't get to be the one to say that this is wrong. You kind of look a bit messed up. You look like the type of person to take their ball and go home after they get dunked on. Like, you're the type of person, you want to punch people in their face. The minute you take a little jab, bow, that's it. It's over. I got to alert the authorities. Very Karenish, bro. Very Karenish, bro. So yeah, man, I don't like it. I think it stinks. It's not hip-hop. When Mos Def said Drake is not hip-hop,
Like, is Drake hip hop?
Why are you doing this to me?
Drake is pop to me. In the sense, like, if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping. So many SKUs. Look at all these SKUs.
Think of the SKUs. I contested that at the time. I was like, yeah, nah. Because this guy's been making tunes, he's rapping. And now I fully understand what Mos Def was saying.
Buying and selling. Where's the message that I can use?
Right.
You know, what's in it for your audience apart from like banging the pom-poms?
Guys, what do you think? Can Drake come back from this? Has Kendrick delivered the most brutal knockout we've ever seen in hip-hop to the point where he can't even find bars to respond? Went and found himself a lawyer. Diabolical time. Let me know what you think. Comments below. Let's discuss.